have locked up 100 players inside a high security prison guarded by a team of cops armed from head to toe with the best gear, in the middle of a deadly desert. There are no way in or out. This is a game of cops and robbers. The rules are simple. If a cop catches you, you get sent to jail. But to make things a little more interesting, everyone only has one life. That means if you die, you are banned off the server. So lay back, grab a snack and place your bets. Will the prisoners escape or will they stay locked up forever? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Minecraft Cops and Robbers. Just before we start, if you want to be in events like this one, make sure to subscribe and join my Discord in the description. Day 1. 100 prisoners were sent to Anubis Vault, a maximum security prison on a completely deserted island to serve their time in jail. The prison is run by a group of cops that is led by a prison warden called Suit. The guards equipped themselves and had a quick meeting. After that, they freed all the prisoners into the prison courtyard, where they assembled all of them for a welcome speech.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Anubis Vault. Each and every single one of you has done something criminal that has landed you here today inside of my domain. And this is where you'll be spending the foreseeable future. There is a level between us. You listen to the orders I give you, you do not answer back.
Suit?
Yes.
I've got a question.
Yes.
What does the big red button that says open main door of their prison do?
Press that button because then they can get out of the door.
I think I misclicked.
Did you press the button? No, do not go out the big door. Guys, that's not meant to happen. Officers, stay on high alert. If you see any robbers outside of the prison, please get them immediately.
Ray, get out of this room!
Once the guards fixed the unexpected technical issue with the main gate, they assembled what was left of the prisoners and sent them back inside. Outside the prison, all the prisoners dispersed and ran as far as they could. Naturally, after breaking out of prison, they all started hiding. Most of them going deep into the caves to collect some materials to be able to craft weapons and defend themselves if it was needed. The prisoners were dispersed into multiple little settlements, but one of them saw a bigger opportunity with all of what was happening. This player called Sor tried his best to assemble the biggest amount of players at the same place. His plan was to unify and lead all the escapees, to have a better chance of survival and maybe breaking out whoever was left in the prison. Talking of them inside the prison, things were a lot more tense. Anyone who looked sus was instantly locked behind bars. The guards, now being paranoid of the main gate, were constantly guarding it.
We break wall. What the?
Yo, wait.
Ray, I swear to God, stop pulling this the second I walk away. I said bang! Bam!
Wait, you have a brother?
Anyway.
That's what I thought.
But that didn't stop me from helping somebody escape.
Hey,
Act natural, guys.
Hey,
Act natural.
No.
Yeah. What are you doing up there?
Please, I'll come down. There's no way I can go.
Yes,
I will jump, please don't kill me. Who's that down there? Thank you, I'm gone.
Back at the escapees' main settlement, they had managed to gather up a great amount of players.
We are so dead if we don't work together, okay? Listen, here's the plan. Some of you may not like, but we all need to stick around here. We're gonna be expanding our base. Like, what are they gonna do? They let this guy open their door and let all of us out. I'm gonna be your leader, but I want you to make this base with me, and I want you by my side.
They were all confident. Sor gave all of them that spark of hope that maybe they will be able to survive and make it out. This ignoring that they are all criminals and most of them have committed several war crimes.
Oh my god!
Anyways, it was too late to do anything today. The sun was starting to set and the escapees were peacefully working on their base, farming food or fishing.
I hate this guy. I actually hate this guy. Oh my god.
Yo.
I'm gonna have a fucking.
I'll help you, JJK.
Yo, send him back to prison, bro. Shit.
At the prison, the guard gathered up everyone inside and called them to their cells. After locking them up and securing the prison, they all met for a meeting. This is when they were all alerted that someone was building a wall in front of the main gate. They all rushed outside and started chasing the player, but he managed to escape. Good thing for them though, while following that player, they stumbled upon a place that was lit up by a bunch of torches, which was the camp of the escapees. They decided to leave it for now and plan out what to do next.
It was a bit of a hectic day with a bunch of people having escaped. However, tomorrow we commence a hunt. I'll be planning on it over the night. If you find them on site, you have permission to shoot.
Day 2. Today, the guards tried to be more organized throughout the day. They created a precise plan of everything that had to be done and when it was done. Suit organized the cops and gave everyone their own task, like guarding the doors, the walls, managing resources, or even running the reception. At the start of the day, the prisoners were freed into their cells and sent to the cafeteria to be given some food. After they were dismissed, they were all allowed into the outside courtyard. Outside the prison, the escapees were made aware of what happened yesterday, that someone got chased back to the base. Soar instantly realized how dangerous that was, and that the cops could show up at any moment now.
Short thing, we are moving far, far away underground. We're not leaving any trace of where we are on land. Is that understood? I want all of you nodding at all times, by the way. I need you to nod if you understand.
After Soar's talk, they all packed everything and started marching together, the furthest away they could from the prison. They realized that next to the desert island, there was a Badland island where they decided to settle on. But this time, to be more sneaky, they were gonna leave everything at the top as natural as possible and build their base underground. And so, they started working.
Hey! You're not leaving. Get in here. Get in here. You're not leaving. No one leaves. Get in here. You're staying in here. Stay in here.
Each of us is taking turns taking a shit on the toilet.
Yeah, thank you.
Got it.
Hold on, I just what?
Bro, now what? No.
Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it. Right. No.
At the prison, Suit assembled a search party led by Gonkas, the general of the prison and the second in command after the warden. They were gonna check the place they saw yesterday and generally go around the island looking for escapees.
Hey.
I think this might be their base.
I think this is probably where
Yeah,
they're staying at. I don't see anyone though. There's nobody watching. There's a lectern script GL.
They quickly enough found the old settlement, but to their surprise, the base was completely abandoned. Gonkas being in charge of the prison security not being there meant that there was a chance for escapees to try saving some prisoners. A player called Sheep was sneaking around the prison and trying to find a way to help the players inside, when he found a little crack in the wall, where he was able to help a couple prisoners escape.
Oh my god.
Go, everybody out! Everybody out! Run!
What is hello?
Run! Go! 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 Go!
Though he didn't have much time, as soon as they were out they had to run as fast as they could because they got spotted and chased.
Go back to yourselves.
Back at the escapees' new settlement, they realized that this prison had flaws, and it was possible to help everybody who was trapped inside. They organized themselves and Soar nominated a group of players to be led by Gestacutioner, to later today try helping out as many people as they could through the cracks in the walls. Now, one of the reasons the escapees knew about those cracks is that player called Cabana was found passing books with intel on the prison through the little cracks in the wall to the outside. But Suit was not gonna let that slide. After seeing some people escape today, he wasn't too patient, let's say.
Take a long, hard look at Cabana, a fellow inmate just as you. They have been handing out books to people on the outside. Now, do we think this is a right thing to do? Because he's planning to escape. The answer is strictly no. Because as I've been saying, this is a place of rehabilitation. And if you, the people, do not want to get rehabilitated, then I have no time for you. Cabana will act as an example. You may leave.
After what just happened, everyone in the prison was feeling stress. After all, Suit just killed that man in front of them. But they were all in luck because the rescue party was already on their way. They knew where all the wall cracks were at. And the search party was still not back. That meant that there were less guards at the prison and the plan was more likely to work.
It's gonna be to the right. Alright.
What the f- Everyone, wait. Everyone, come back.
Get back into prison.
They're escaping! They're escaping!
Oh my god. That is crazy. That is insane.
That was a massive win for the escapees, but inside the prison, Suit was furious. Almost no one was left inside the prison. They managed to catch Gestacutioner in the middle of all of that, who they realized was a big part of the escapees' plan, and decided to question him with interesting methods.
Funso time. Help me get in the door.
I don't know if you want to go in, Sam.
You've misbehaved, you know.
He got better. Like,
A bit.
please, no.
What
Let's
is
sit in
this?
the chair.
No, sit properly.
Sit properly.
Sit.
Oh my god. But even with all of that, he did not talk.
As you can see, there are the same amount of prisoners as there are cops. What happened? I thought I could entrust these duties to the people who stand before me, and yet we barely have anyone in the prison. They're all out. Do your job. That's the same with you, Gonkus. I gave you strict orders to grab everyone on the outside and put them on the inside. Everyone sitting before me today has failed. I don't want a single person to look me in the eye. You are dismissed.
Right. Before we go,
I don't
do
want
have a
any
question.
talk. Leave. You too, Gonkus.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, all the prisoners had escaped due to the plan that they had prepared. They were all still living inside that underground secret base that they had relocated to. At the prison, the rules were a lot more tight today. Any prisoner that looked suspicious was instantly put into detention. No one was allowed into the outside courtyard, and gatherings were not allowed. The cops were a bit lost. The warden was constantly reminding them how disappointed he was in them. Yesterday, their search party spent the entire day looking for the escapees and they couldn't find their base. But someone was about to make everything change. This player is called Jam. He's a prisoner, but he doesn't like the life outside of the prison and isn't a big fan of the escapees trying to escape. He had a plan to go back to the prison and make a deal with the cops, and so he started marching back.
Hello there.
Can I speak to your warden, please?
For why?
Business reasons.
I'll go give him a ring.
I go get Suit.
I'm ringing on the phone. Hello, Suit. There's a guy here at front gate. Says he have a business. Jam. All right.
Follow me. Sir, I've brought the informant.
Hello, Jam. May I ask why you're here?
I like to make a deal proposition. I didn't really like how the robbers were treating me. I'm willing to give their base codes where they all are if I become a cop.
How do I know if you're so easily able to betray your own team, you're not going to betray us? There's a lot of powerful people in here, Jam. The man behind you can kill you in 2 hits. How can I trust you?
You just have to believe in me.
You give us the codes, we go to the location you give us. If it seems to be correct, I'll think about making you a cop. Please write in this book the exact coordinates that you wish to give us.
With their newfound information, the cops did not lose time. Suit assembled all of his squad. He was determined to get all of them back behind bars as soon as possible, and they all started marching their way to the code that Jam gave them. They traveled far and wide, and they arrived above the base of the escapees. The plan was to enter by surprise and get everyone who was inside. The escapees were faster though, and they realized that the cops were here. They all fled using an emergency tunnel, but Sora decided to stay back and try gaining some time for his friends to escape. Unfortunately, not everyone made it in time. Even though the prisoners fled, that meant that they were not hidden anymore, and the cops went on a hunt. After that, the cops had caught a decent amount of escapees, pretty much the same amount of prisoners before they escaped yesterday. They all headed back to the prison. The warden though was not satisfied. He wanted to get everyone back, and this wasn't everyone.
I'm gonna be frank with you, you've all tested my patience enough. So when I ask you this, I need you to tell me truthfully and honestly. If I do not get a valid answer, every 5 seconds, one of you dies. Who is your leader? Once again, who is your leader?
Yeah, it's me. Soy.
Soy. I'm gonna admit it, Soy.
Once again, who is your leader?
Oh.
Are you sure about this?
Did I tell you you could talk back? Step back. Who is your leader? A little bit nicer there, we're taking 2.
Okay, no more. It's me. You're looking for me, Sid.
Are you sure it's you?
I'm confident. And I'm also confident you're not gonna fire that.
I definitely am gonna fire this gun.
But it's not gonna be at me, is it? Oh.
Can everyone here confirm that this is your leader?
Yeah. Yes.
Take them back to the prison. You, follow me.
Alright, everybody this way.
Run back.
Us two, we are 2 separate sides of the same coin. People look up to you for hope. People look up to me in fear. I do a lot of bad things. Shut up. I do a lot of bad things, but I do them for the right reasons. You do a lot of good things, but you do them for the bad reasons.
Now that he found the leader of the prisoners, Soot was in a little of a better mood.
Hi.
Jam, with me.
He had made a deal with Jam earlier today, and that paid out, so Jam got promoted to guard and was given an armor.
Oh, thank you.
After that, Soot gave him a tour of the prison and made him murder some people for him.
Kill him.
What?
No.
To murder him?
The mood in the prison was tense. People were getting executed left and right. And now that all the higher-ups of the escapees had been caught, most hope was lost. Sor had made a list of people who could be in charge after he get caught. Going down the list and removing everyone who's now in prison, the new player in charge of the outside prisoners was called Sunset. He was hidden on the outside inside an emergency settlement that the prisoner had built for that kind of situations. At the prison, Sor was left all alone, deep in the undergrounds of the prison, inside an isolation cell that the warden had constructed specifically for him.
Well, who is this?
Shut up, I'm playing Zelda.
At night, when the time of the guards meeting had came, Soot was made aware by some of his squad that one of the cops, Ryan, was often found talking in secret to some of the prisoners. After investigation from them and questioning some of the prisoners, it was made very clear that Ryan was a traitor and was trying to help some people escape.
Sorry, I thought I said everyone. Sit down. Go on. Ryan, can you please come here? Ryan.
Yes.
Effective immediately, you are to take off your guard uniform. Multiple guards have given me information that you have been conspiring against us. Put this on now. Do not talk, and I will escort you to your cell. Anyway, while I am disappointed in all of you still, it was a good day. Can everyone give me a round of applause, please?
Let's go!
My captain.
Okay, you can stop now. You guys are dismissed. I'm gonna set you on fire now. And if you don't drop everything you have, well, the fire will do the work for me. The time starts now.
That's everything.
I'm just gonna let this go on for a bit. It's disappointing. I hope you die in this cell, Ryan.
Day 4. Today, security around the prison was taken more seriously by the guards. Cops were randomly patrolling around the outside walls to remove the risk of escapes. The warden also asked for them to do random checks to prisoners, be more severe, put anyone who caused troubles in high security confinement, and serve prisoners less food. The rest of the escapees outside the prison had all relocated to a new base where they were all staying, and preparing plans to save anyone who was locked up.
We may have been bad people in the past, but that does not mean we are not afforded a second chance. And we have to make sure that our friends in that prison get that second chance. Okay?
Yeah.
We can do it.
But the guards were aware of that. Through interrogating prisoners, they had managed to get the location of this base, and so their first priority today was to capture anyone who was there. Suit gathered up the same team as yesterday, and together they went to raid the base.
Oh, they're behind us. Oh, we're done.
Unfortunately for the escapees, they all got captured and their base was destroyed. From now on, 95% of all prisoners were back inside the prison. Gonkas, the second in command of the prison, knew that all of that could mean nothing good if Suit was the one in charge. He had seen Suit lose his mind more and more day after day. Not knowing what to do, he consulted with most cops and a good part of them were on his side, agreeing that Suit has gone too far. In the prison, the increasing number of prisoners had made it a lot more complicated to operate the prison. A couple prisoners started gathering up everyone to try to kill Jam by surprise, knowing that he was the reason they all got found. They're about to kill this guy.
You ratted us out and you put us in this box, this hellhole. Look what you did, you purple. Jump this guy! Jump this guy! Jump this guy! Keep killing him.
After the riot was controlled, the cops could still not catch a break. They were still getting escape attempts from the outside, from the rare escapees that were left.
I just said I'm not gonna kill you. Relax, we're soccer. Oh.
No!
Start off, do you have any items on you?
I was poor. That's all I had left.
Are you sure?
Yes, bro, I was running for a solid 13 hours.
Once things calmed down, Suit had noticed that Gonkas was starting to doubt him and decided to replace him. He promoted that cop called Blanky to general and demoted Gonkas. After that, he told Blanky that he should have a speech in front of the prisoners to present himself.
We're still missing the warden. There's probably a couple of people still inside the prison. Oh, he's right there.
There is no mercy for people who do not listen to my orders. Blanky was one of my own. He did nothing wrong, except for the fatal mistake of not doing what I told him.
What are you doing?
Just let me finish.
What?
Like that, he's gone. That is...
Are you...
What's wrong?
Are you going insane? What did you just do?
I'm not going insane, Gonkas. I'm doing the right thing.
So you're not thinking clearly. What are you doing?
You just can't see it. This will be an example.
So this will not stand.
See, you're going too far.
This is also a warning for any of the cops in this prison. If you mistreat any prisoner or any cop on my watch, this will not stand. We will treat the prisoners like humans and ourselves like humans. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
All of your prisoners, please go into your cells.
Gonkas had taken actions into his own hands. Not being able to stand how Suit was running this place anymore, he decided to get him out of the way. From now on, Gonkas was the new warden of Anubis Vault. Not all guards agreed with Gonkas, especially the higher-ups, even though they knew that Suit was sometimes going too far and had committed too many crimes to just be ignored. But regardless, he was the one in charge now. Gonkas was no longer going to take things slightly. This prison had to be ran properly. All prisoners were sent to their cells early today, so changes were able to be done. All cops were gathered and ordered by Gonkas to move all the leaders of the escapees into the high security part of the prison to minimize coordination in escape plans. Gonkas himself headed down to Soar's cell and freed him from these unhuman conditions he was in, moving him to a high security cell like the rest of the prisoners.
What's going on? Where's that? I've been kind of expecting him.
This way.
If you believed in justice and all that, why isn't he in one of these cells? Why couldn't, if you got him that weak that you could kill him, why didn't you just imprison him? There's a difference between justice and just your own judgment. Listen, is this the cell you want me in? You want me in here?
That is the cell I want you in.
After all of that, the guards were gathered up for a meeting, where Jam was demoted.
Effective immediately, however, I will be demoting one of you, Jam. I'm sorry, but you were promoted in a way that I do not think should have happened. You were a prisoner, and you were put here for a reason, and I think that should say as this. Please step over here.
With respect for all the help he had provided for the prison, he was gonna receive special treatment and be protected from other prisoners in case anyone would want to get revenge on him. With this, it concludes this day. Everyone went to sleep and the warden went up the tower alone to get to work on a new prison system to improve the security and reflect on what had happened today. Without Suit, things were gonna be different now. Day 5. Today things were different. Gunkas had planned all night and new procedures have been put in action. Gunkas hired Def, the guard in charge of the tech in the prison, to develop a metal detector item for the guards. Contraband was always an issue in the prison and now they were able to make sure if someone had an item on them.
That's what the stick is for. The metal detector. Pop, pop.
Right.
Also, the cracks in the walls that allowed prisoners to escape day after day were finally patched. Without any items and view to the outside, the prisoners had pretty much no way to escape. They were completely stuck. Outside the prison, those guys are literally what is left of the escapees on the outside. They had a plan to try to save people one last time later today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't know about the prison upgrades, and their plan will most likely fail. Now that the old warden was gone, the supervisors in charge of the prison management back at the headquarters had decided to send a new warden to the prison to replace Suit. No, this is a joke. He was on holidays, he couldn't make it. I know I got you there. Inside the prison, even though it was looking very good for the cops, Gunkas unfortunately didn't have the same authority as Suit did on all of them. This cop called Logical in particular was not a big fan of Gunkas and slowly had started to grow friendships with some of the prisoners. Not believing in the prison anymore, he decided to try to make a move.
I thought Gonkas was gonna make a change. He hasn't made a change. He's just Suit 2.0.
Yeah.
As much as he tries to act like the Holy Sin.
Logic, would you be okay opening the doors and letting us out?
Yeah. I think prison needs a clean start. What if, I don't know, maybe you're getting at what I'm hinting at here. I don't think we can do that without each other's help. In the guard area and get you guys here.
You want to rest one?
I would be so down for that.
I'll focus on getting the door. Rest when you get here.
Follow me.
I got out. Listen, me and you, we need to get as many people ready, waiting at that exit door. I have a plan, okay?
Sor started gathering everyone in the courtyard, letting them know that something was about to happen. At the same time, underground, the escapees from the outside were making their way to the main gate of the prison. Shortly after, Logical let Sor and Raspin sneak inside the main control room of the prison. And from here...
Raspin?
No way. What's up?
Come on.
Sammy?
Hurry,
Let's go.
Go.
Summertime. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Anubis Vault. Summertime. And if you, the people, do not want to get rehabilitated, then I have no time for you.
But Sora decided to stay back and try gaining some time for his friends to escape.
No one's to blame. Who are you counting on? Who are you leaning on?
We will treat the prisoners like humans and ourselves like humans.
You just have to believe in me.
All the prisoners had escaped, even though Gunkas seemed to have done all the good choices and been a better person than the previous warden of the prison. After all, maybe someone like Suit was what was needed to run a place like that. What do you think? Let me know. That marks the end of this video. If you enjoyed it and want to support my work, consider clicking on the join button below to become a channel member. Making big productions like this video take ages for me to make. Leave a like, subscribe, and on this, it's been Ray. I'll see you next time.
Who are you counting?